Planet Zoo, Planet Zoo. It's time to play Planet Zoo. Hey guys, we're back here on Planet Zoo. This is Martini 4 at Talbot National Zoo. I was actually able to build another habitat before I got too frustrated with the server issues. So today we are filling in this little area here for the African wild dogs. They're my son's favorite animals. So I figured I had to put them in my zoo here. So they are part of the River's Edge in the St. Louis Zoo. So it kind of goes along with all of that as well. Yeah, I really hope Frontier fixes their server issues soon, because it's just unbearable to try to work in franchise mode. This one, it wasn't too bad. I was actually able to build for a while before it started to give me the server errors. But since then, I've tried to go in and even just get some screenshots and whatnot, and it's just undoable. It's like every 30 seconds it'll go offline and then come back on and then go back off. So yeah, this might be the last episode until they get it fixed. But here we're working on the shelter for the wild dogs. Just putting in a simple mesh fence to separate the staff area from the animal shelter area. Something cool that I did see recently was the latest episode of Reacher on Amazon Prime. They actually go into the backstage area of a primate habitat for a meeting. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I was kind of looking around, seeing how it actually looks on the inside. I mean, I don't know if they were actually on location, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. Sorry about that. I had a phone call I had to take. I know there's a lot of rustling around there. So yeah, that was pretty cool. If you haven't seen that episode or whatever, I recommend checking it out. It's a good show either way. So here, back to the build. I was having issues with the door, trying to get the spacing and stuff all lined up and figured out. So I decided to just go over to the regular door and use that as a template, and just kind of build around that, and then move it over to my fence. So that ended up working out. Yeah, when I was building this, I was thinking to myself, why don't they have the pieces that, you know, are the right size for a doorway? And then I realized that there were the really small ones, the really small panels. Yeah, it took me a lot longer than it should have. But yeah, back to that, the backstage on the Reacher episode. There actually are like stuff hanging on the walls, like the coils of hoses and stuff like that. Yeah, that really surprised me, because I thought that was, maybe just something for the game, or maybe I wasn't using that prop properly. But yeah, that's what they actually have. So back here, just putting in some of the bedding for the dogs, so they have somewhere to sleep. And the fence on this habitat I had to redo. I did just do a wall, a rock wall, all along the back, and as I was building, decorating, I had stuff connected to that wall as a building, and when I deleted it, I deleted everything and didn't realize it until it was too late to undo the damage. So instead of going back and replacing everything with rock, I had looked at some pictures of the St. Louis Zoo's wild dog habitat, and they just had fence on the back of it. So I just kind of replicated that, and in my opinion, it looks a lot better than what I originally had. I believe I cut all of that rock work portion out, since it wasn't relevant anymore. So yeah, just for the building there, I was just kind of bringing over the theme from the hippo barn, as far as the roof and everything goes, with the AC system. And now working on the guest viewing area. This took me a little while and a couple of different tries to make it work. I really didn't know what I wanted it to look like. But yeah, I tried a few different things and then decided on this. So I can't remember who I see do this all the time, if it's Rudy. I believe it is. Just using the boards as spacers, and then just deleting every other one, just to kind of make it give it that little open air feel on the design. So yeah, I didn't want this to be completely closed in, but have a little bit of a shade area for the guests. It does look a little weird, just because it's so large. I'll probably leave it as is, but I probably won't do this again. I'll probably keep this style to much smaller structures in the future. Yeah, just putting up the sides. I wasn't exactly sure what to do about this end here, because the It's got a huge overhang, and structurally I know that wouldn't work, but I didn't want the beams or posts to just come straight down into the pathway. So I think I kind of put it on the back burner for a little bit so I can decide what to do. And then here again, just randomly selecting some of the boards just to change the colors up so it's not all the same. Because yeah, when you buy wood, it's not all exactly gonna look the same. So that's the reasoning behind that. And then put in the glass with a little bit of trim just to keep the guests out and the dogs in. And there you can see in the back the rock wall that I had originally. Here in the next shot, yeah, here's where I'm putting in the mesh fences. And yeah, like I said, that's basically what they have in the St. Louis Zoo, with a bunch of looks like elephant grass just covering up the fence. So yeah, that's kind of what I did. And once I got all these in, I went back and took out some of the supports that were overlapping and didn't look very well. And then on this side, I just decided to just make it a rock barrier. I did have like a cave shelter for them right in front of the viewing area, but it took up so much space, it didn't really like it. And then looking at the St. Louis Zoo pictures and stuff, I saw where right in front of the viewing they have just like a brush pile with a bunch of logs, or a couple of logs and stuff for the dogs to kind of play around and jump over and whatnot. So I decided to do that. Just made a little bit adjustments to the terrain, just kind of give it a little bit of height difference and stuff. I feel like I'm getting it a little bit better at the whole terrain heights and moving the placing the rocks, just to kind of make that height transition look a little more defined, instead of just a slope everywhere. So yeah, I like the way that looks. And then here, just trying to figure out which logs I want to use. I don't do a whole bunch of them, but kind of a variety. Make a little brush pile, just kind of like a focal centerpiece for the habitat. And then throwing in some trees and bushes. I really love these bushes. I really need to remember what they're called, but I like the texture and the color of them. I didn't want to go overboard on the large plants. I know a lot of it is just mostly just grasses and little kind of like weeds and stuff like that. And then of course I can't keep on track with anything, so I'm jumping back to some more rock work, the little ones, for detail. And yeah, usually what it is I'll start putting in the plants and then realize I want to use all this grass, and I like to mix the grass and the rocks together, so then I have to go back and put in the rock. But yeah, the drink grass, I use both the dry and the green, um, just to kind of give it that different color textures. And this tree is really growing on me, so I had to place one in here somewhere. So I put it up on this little hill. And then this little spot here, thought I'd put in a little water hole just from the run through. And just to be able to add a few different little different kinds of plants in there. And yeah, I was thinking about using something different to cover up this part of the fence, but I went back to the elephant grass and then just some bushes. And just trying to throw in a couple of more different textured plants, some nettles and stuff, just to fill it out a little bit. Kind of make some pathways there, and then putting in some background stuff. I was trying to mix together the from the moose habitat over into this one to kind of make it all blend, so it wasn't just a harsh transition there. So here we are, the final cinematics. You'll see the posts here, what I decided to do on this front side. Kind of leaned them in. I thought that ended up turning out pretty good. So yeah, hopefully they get everything all worked out and I can start pumping out more of these videos. I want to get the black rhinos going next, next to the hippo habitat, and move the train line over that way so that they start running behind some of the habitats and stuff. So hopefully this month we will get this river adventure walk done and start working on some other big projects in the zoo. So I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like and subscribe if you did. Share it, help me get some more subscribers if you would. That'd be awesome. So I will see you guys on the next one. Have fun.